House to Home gives practical tips and recommendations to keep your house up to date. Sponsored by Avista.
And welcome to House to Home. I'm your host, Clyde Haase, and along with another special host that is being taken place on House to Home is the Spokane Home Builders. You know, change is something that sometimes we look at, and as you can see, we're even having challenges with changes by wearing the face mask. And again, it's one of those things that we have to deal with in life one day at a time. Spokane Home Builders has been a very important part of my life and been part of my business for years and years. And I'm really proud to say that the Spokane Home Builders, along with Isaiah, Paine, and some of his guests here today, we're going to share with you more ideas on how they all become and work as one. And by unifying together, we can carry our message across. So Isaiah, we're ready to roll with this. So introduce our guests here today, and let's hear more about the Spokane Home Builders.
Well, great. As you know, Clyde, at Spokane Home Builders Association, our goal is to build our community one home at a time. And certainly that all starts and ends with our members, who are members of the home building industry. And so we have here to talk about our members today, our membership director, Julie Morin, as well as Crystal Bedeau, our membership committee chair for the Spokane Home Builders Association. And Julie, if we start with you, just talk a little bit about our members, who they are, kind of where they are, and what the membership looks like with the association.
Absolutely. Thank you. And so we have covered most of Eastern Washington and have 3 different categories of members. And of course, a lot of people associate Spokane Home Builders with builders only, and we have a lot more than that, which is really nice, diverse group of people. And so we have the builder members, which are crucial to the home building area. And then we have associate members like Crystal, which are organizations, some of which do business with the home builders and others just join to network with our organization. And affiliate members would be employees of the organization that want to expand their network of relationships. So I think that might explain a little bit about who we are as far as that.
Definitely, yeah. I think there certainly can be a misconception that we've heard some. Julie, I'm sure you hold this, that it's only Spokane County and it's only builders, and certainly it's much more broad than that, representing the whole industry. And in fact, Crystal, that includes you. Why don't you kind of introduce yourself, the organization that you represent, and talk to us a little bit about why you're a member of the Home Builders.
Yeah, thank you. Again, my name is Crystal Bedeau. I work for First Interstate Bank. I'm a branch manager at their South Hill location, and being a member of Spokane Home Builders Association is really, I would say, among many things, networking is one of our biggest reasons for being there. Being around people that are like-minded, business owners that we're all just we're working hard to make a difference in our community. And then one of the things that I think that I personally really enjoy about being a member is learning about my business clients who are home builders, construction workers. I get a little more knowledge about what they do and maybe even some of the obstacles that they come up to. And then I have a way to segment them into Spokane Home Builders Association to find solutions. So being able to be a network for my clients as well.
Isaiah, I have a question that can be asked, and you can be part of the answer too.
Sure.
These ladies are doing extremely a great job. But my question is, during these challenging times that we are occurring here those last 6 months, how have you begun to change? And because you said networking, it isn't the same word as we used to know it. What are you doing within the organization to keep all these members informed? Is it done through internet, or what's taking place?
Well, we actually have a lot of different ways that we communicate with our members, and we send out weekly updates. We send out monthly updates as well. And my job is to really work with the individual members to make sure that their needs are being met. So every member has a different reason for being part of the organization. And so we do a lot of communication because everyone is kind of stuck at home now and not able to get out.
Right.
And so we have a lot of active committees, and we are launching still our membership drive starting in September. And Crystal and the membership committee is really crucial to that. And we have several different committees that are still going on and still making big decisions on how the Home Builders Association and networking is going to move forward. So we're doing Zoom meetings, and we have tasks that people are following to stay connected with each other and stay connected with the community.
Well, I know yesterday, Isaiah, when we were talking about it, the home builders also, you have over 700 members,
Yes.
correct?
Yes.
And you're spread out over what demographic?
Most of Eastern Washington, like Moses Lake area, and south of Spokane up into even north of Spokane, Colville area. And so depending on what type of membership you have, it depends on what type of benefits you're looking for. So someone like Crystal, an affiliate member, might be interested in more of a networking opportunity. But we have a lot of builders, manufacturers, subcontractors that are interested more in our ROII program, which is our retro program, and where they can get a return from L&I. So basically, we have safety programs, and if they follow that, they get a high return. Average is about 36% for our clients, and some of these clients pay, maybe $100,000 a year to L&I. So it's a really substantial return for them. So we have some people that just belong for that reason alone. We have a health insurance program as well, which is also really difficult for business owners to find resources for that, and also a rebate program. So for car buying and different products that businesses would be needing to run their business efficiently, discounts for that as well.
Well, I have to say, not being involved with the association as a employee or as close as you are here, those are some fantastic. I know that when I was in business, the rebate coming back from labor and industries yearly, folks, it's a big deal, and it does play a very important part to the bottom line of being in business. And I think that is what a lot of people don't understand is the Home Builders Association is a very active group. It's spread over a large table, and that is not just one little group of people. It's a large body, and it's held together by you, the people at the office. Am I correct on that?
That's right.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, just this last year, we have just over 300 members who are a part of that rebate program. Just as an example, this year it was $4.8 million
Yes.
to those members that got returned from L&I. So certainly there are a lot of benefits to membership in that regard, just direct ROI. But also our association, we exist to promote, protect, and educate our members and also the public just about the home building industry. And so there's certainly town halls and other educational opportunities as we've been dealing with PPP and different regulations and how to pivot to the current economic conditions. Really providing those resources for our members is a big part of the benefit of being a part of the association. And Crystal, I think if you were talking to someone who maybe is affiliated with or in the home building industry and they're not a member, what would you say to that person? Why should they be a part of Spokane Home Builders?
Yeah, I think that's a great question because, again, for me, maybe my number one concern was the networking piece, but we offer so many other reasons and benefits of being a member of Spokane Home Builders Association, and that would be visibility, getting your business, your name out there, what you do, who you are, and the credibility of having Spokane Home Builders Association name behind you and backing you as a business. It is a process to apply to become a member. It is something that the board of Spokane Home Builders Association does look at each member that puts in an application. and votes on whether or not that member, that person, or that business is going to be a member of SHBA. And so, again, that credibility behind it, I think, is really important. Definitely the knowledge, being able to be a part of the political force and the decisions that are being made on behalf of them as business owners. I think there's a lot of different reasons. Those are just a few.
You know, I would like to say this, that folks, the credibility that Crystal, you're talking about, and Julie, you know, with the members, and Isaiah, you know, everyone is screened through. Again, you just don't walk in the door and pay for a ticket to watch the movie. This is a participation, and the members really get back what they invest into it.
Yes.
You know, we have a lot of things to talk about, and I think that the main thing that I want to share is that they are professional people. They are people who are known in the industry. They are reliable people with good information, and that's one of the reasons why here on House to Home, we're joining together to allow you to be introduced to the pros. That's bottom line, right, Isaiah?
Yes.
That's it. Yeah.
What is our phrase?
Oh, well, we want to provide we be a trusted resource for people,
Right.
and give them an opportunity that when they need it, to find a pro to help them with whatever home project they have.
There you go. You're hearing it from them. They are the players. They are the people on the street dealing with this day in and day out. So we're going to, at this time, I'm going to take a break, and we're going to come back to you with another program and sharing on some more ideas. But for now, I want you to stay posted with us. And the Spokane Home Builders are a very important part of this program of how you can understand how to maintain your own home. Where do you go when you have these given questions? So for now, I'm Clyde Haase, Isaiah, Julie, Crystal. We say thank you for joining us here today. Until next time, we'll see you then.
To help you be safe, Washington state law requires you to call 811 2 full business days before you plan, for example, to dig, drill, plow, pull from, or pound anything into the ground. Be prepared to provide the operator with the correct address, cross street, and a description of your work. You must mark the dig area with white paint. The operator will inform you of the utilities notified of your impending excavation. Wait for all their marks. Be safe and dig with care.
When building a home or considering a major remodel, who are you going to choose? The Spokane Home Builders Association is an organization that works to elevate professionalism in the residential construction industry. We promote, protect, and educate for our community, building our community one home at a time. We are the Spokane Home Builders Association.
Here at River Ridge Hardware, we carry a great selection of Krylon brand spray paints, Color Master, general purpose, the Rust Protector for taking care of metal, Fusion for taking care of plastics, and the Super Max that can take care of it all.
Weather in the inland Northwest can wear you down. And if your gutters are in poor condition or you do not have gutters, you could suffer damage that could cost a fortune to fix. Rainman Seamless Rain Gutters has almost 30 years of professional experience in serving the inland Northwest region and strives to ensure customer service that is second to none, from the time you call to the end of the project.
Thanks for watching. Ask the host a question, recommend a guest, or check out any of our other programs on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or SpokaneTalksMedia.com. Sponsored by Avista.